Welcome to the second episode of Battlefront 2 Possible Heroes and Reinforcements. Just a reminder of the factors I'm going to use in order to determine if the character has a chance of being added. This is only canon material and no legend stuff. First factor is lore. This is a small summary of their backstory. I won't be doing an entire lore episode. There are plenty of other channels for that. There is a lot of lore channels. I might have some linked in the description. Second, what type of season they could appear in. We know Disney, EA, and DICE plan to do seasons of content instead of the standard DLC way. The first season, as we know, is The Last Jedi, where we are getting Finn and Captain Phasma, as well as some other stuff from the movie. Third, we have gameplay and abilities. A well thought out way that these heroes or reinforcements could play out and what kind of abilities they would have. Fourth, we have likeliness of being added. This is a factor I thought would be interesting to cover. How likely they would be added out of 10. So 1 out of 10, 10 out of 10, that type of stuff. Last episode, we did a villain. That villain was Commander Bragg, the commander of the Purge Troopers in the Annual 8 sector. His chances of being added were about 2 or 3 out of 10. You can go watch that episode. It would be in the description and at the end of the video. So, this time, I shall put forth a hero. There are a lot of heroes that could be added. 100 plus different Jedi, several name clones. A lot of stuff could be added from the books, the movies, the comics, a lot of stuff. A lot of heroes, a lot of people. For this episode, we are going to go with Luminara Unduli. Why Luminara and not a more famous Jedi like Anakin, Obi-Wan, Mace Windu? Well, because we basically know these characters will be in the game eventually. This is a possible hero series, not a confirmed or semi-confirmed hero series. I wanted to talk about more minor heroes. Luminara is a lot more famous than Bragg, I did in the last episode, but not a huge mainstream hero like Anakin, Obi-Wan, Mace Windu. I would say even Coyote-Mundi is more likely or more famous than her. I also picked Luminara because she's pretty visually distinct as a Jedi, being a near-human race of Miriel, or I don't know how you say it, Myril, and she also wears an all-black outfit. Usually Jedi don't wear all-black outfits, as that's usually a Sith-style clothing. So, onto a small summary of her lore. Luminara Unduli was a Jedi Master in service of the Grand Army of the Republic. She also commanded the 41st Elite Corps. If you don't know, in some of the leaked, maybe not leaked, data mine stuff, there is the 41st Elite Corps as a cosmetic thing. She and the 41st Elite Corps fought in different battles throughout the Clone Wars, including Geonosis and Kashyyyk. During Order 66, instead of being killed outright, like Aayla Secura or Coyote-Mundi, she was captured and held prisoner for some time on Stygian Prime, in a building called the Spire. Later, after much time in the Spire, she was then executed by the Grand Inquisitor, or at least in the presence of the Grand Inquisitor. Eventually, the Galactic Empire would use her body as a trap for any remaining Jedi. This is shown in the TV shows Rebels. Now, for what season she could appear in. Well, a Clone Wars season would be the most obvious and most likely, though we're probably going to get Anakin, Obi-Wan, Mace Windu. She could also appear in a Rebels season, though I put that as a very unlikely, as she's not really a major hero in that series. She kind of just sits in a cell until they find her, or until she's dead, basically. Her gameplay would most likely be similar to other Jedi, but with some differences in her saber, speed, and mobility. Her abilities are something that I kind of had a hard time coming up with unique ones, as she is just a Republic Jedi, and most of her abilities would be the same as other Republic Jedis. Star Wars Galaxies... It's not Star Wars Galaxies. I wish that we still could play Star Wars Galaxies easily. I know that there's that whole emulator thing, but Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes has some abilities for her. She has a Force Blast. Nothing special here, just a strong Force push. That can be one of her buttons, Force Blast. Probably RB would be a good one to have that on. A nice quick Force Blast. She would also have a healing ability. This could be made different than Yoda's ability by having it only affect a smaller number of people, since she is less powerful than Yoda. It could also heal less than Yoda's, but be a more frequent heal. Finally, in Galaxy of Heroes, we have something called Flow of the Force. I don't know what this is, other than it does damage to a specific target. I've never played Galaxy of Heroes, I just kind of looked some stuff up. So yeah, she can have a just straight up damage move as her LB and RB combination buttons. Sorry if you're on PC, but I'm going to say the PC version I don't really care about, and I'm using the console LB, RB. So now on to likeliness of being added. I give her a lot more of a chance to be added than Commander Bragg we covered last episode. She's appeared in a lot more content than Bragg, from movies to TV shows, games, comics, etc. Pretty sure she has some action figures. There's a lot of good stuff on her, So, because she is in a lot more stuff, because she is a movie character, but she's not really an important movie character, I'm going to give her a 6 out of 10. While she's a semi-important Jedi Master, there are a lot of other Jedi Masters that are probably going to be added way before her. We obviously have Anakin, Obi-Wan, Mace Windu. I even give Qui-Gon Jinn a higher chance of being added before Luminara, as Qui-Gon, as Maul is in the game, so having Maul and Qui-Gon makes more sense. Though, if she does get added, we could have multiple costumes for her, like Rey and Kylo have. She is seen both wearing a heavily clothed outfit in the movies, but in the Clone Wars show, we see her wearing a smaller and tighter outfit. She could also be wearing the prison outfit that she got in Rebels, though that'd be kind of weird. As for her voice actor, since Bragg didn't have one, Luminara could actually have 3 different voice actors. In Episode 2, she's played by Mara Oyaya. Sorry, these people have weird names. In Episode 3, Faye David played her. That's not really a weird name. In the Clone Wars, Olivia Diabo played her. Diabo or Diabo? I'm not sure how you say that. So there you have it. The possibility of Luminara Unduli being added to Star Wars Battlefront. I'm not sure what the next episode will be on. If it will be a hero, a villain, or a reinforcement, we don't know. I just kind of do these out of the blue. I write the script, edit the scripts. You never know. Alright, bye.
Last droid is done for. The area is safe. Good work, boys.